Hi you guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to set up your Vizzlie onto your Facebook group for your hostess coaching or for your party. So obviously first thing you want to do is open up Vizzlie. You're going to go ahead and log in with your credentials however you normally log in. Okay. So once you're in Vizzlie, you're going to basically do the same thing you did for your events. So if you're setting up a template, you're going to go ahead and select your group. Select that you want to track that group just like you would track an event. Would you like to track this group? Yes, you would. Okay, so once your group is up in your tracked groups, you're going to go ahead, open up that group just like you would an event. You are going to scroll all the way down to use a template. Now, this is my hostess coaching, so obviously if it were a party, you would be searching for your party templates, but I'm going to use a hostess coaching template that one of my favorite leaders shared with me. So let's go to, we're going to go to our hostess coaching. So here is the other difference between a group and an event. For your events, it will automatically populate the time of the event. So it would automatically sync up to the event and say start time for the template is 8 p.m. on X date, right? But because this is a group, you have to manually enter that time, which really isn't that hard. So you're just, if this were your event and to say your event is on May 7th at 8 p.m., then you would go ahead and click your calendar, click on May 7th and put the time to 8 p.m. This is my hostess coaching and I'm going to start this tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and say, let's do 7 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, so then that's when it would start. Actually, this template is a little different. So let's say her event, let's do, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, so May 7th at 8 p.m. Okay, so the start time is the start time of the actual event, because your posts and your templates are usually pre-posts. They go out before the actual start time of the event, so that's why you want to make sure that your time on this specific page is the start time of the actual party. And then you can go ahead and load the template. And then once you load that template, same thing as your normal event, it syncs up with, you can see, it syncs up with the day of the party. So now I have my hostess coaching will start tomorrow and go all the way until her event happens on Monday. And then if this were like an event, then you would have all your pre-posts going out until the actual day of the party. So easy peasy, right? So all your posts are up in here. You'll want to make sure that you go ahead and fill in any text replacements that are there. I always like to go through and edit just to make sure that nobody ends up in like Facebook jail, right? So I always like to just reread the scripts. That way, one, I know what my hosts and my guests are reading, but then I also can kind of add my own little flair in there. And then I just like to make sure everything's looking good. And then I will go ahead and fill in these text replacements. So let's say This is for Katie, and her party, let's say, is May 7th, and it's at 8 p.m. Okay, so once you have all those saved, you can go ahead and resume automated posts. Now, if you try to click this button before those text replacements are added in, it won't let you. So don't ever worry that like you messed up. It's all very easy fixes. So you just go ahead and resume those automated posts, and you are set to go, and you don't have to worry about it, and your easy convenience is there, just like with your events. So your Vizzlie part of this new change from events to groups on Facebook really doesn't change that much. The only thing you're going to be more aware of is your party start time. That's basically it. There are a few changes on Facebook itself when you're creating your group, but go ahead and check out our other video to get all the details on how to do that. But otherwise, you are all set. Remember, if you ever need to delete anything, you can go down here to delete multiple posts, delete anything that you want. You can add another post if you need to. If you decide to edit this, you can turn all of these posts into another template. So lots of things that you can do with Vizzlie that are not any different than what you've been doing before. If you're new to Vizzlie, then make sure you check out our other videos on how to set them up. But really, this is easy peasy, guys. This makes running your business so easy. So if you have any questions, definitely let me know. Otherwise, you guys are all set to go. So have a great party.